Hello and welcome to Meet the Press. Chris Wallace is off today. I'm Andrea Mitchell.
What do you know, Andrea?
We have been told that there will be a briefing.
Cult leader Jim Jones was preaching mass suicide. President Reagan had sent several signals to Moscow.
Iraq may be taking advantage of Bill Clinton at a time when the president is busy with the Lewinsky matter.
You started in this business when they wanted to get the broads out of broadcasting.
I started as a copy boy, which is what we call them. We call them copy boy. I love trying to peel back the layers. The culture has been so toxic lately, we forget that we've had previous difficult times here, and the resilience of this country and of the news media is extraordinary and profoundly moving. But the fact is that we've got big problems still to solve in our society.
Sweet.
I'm Andrea Mitchell at NBC News, Chief Washington Correspondent at NBC News. I think my proudest moments have been trying to explain America to Americans, how our government is working, what's not working, and making life more explainable to people who feel left out so that they feel more included. As long as I've been aware of journalism, I've loved telling stories, I've loved writing and storytelling, and I was a kid reporter in 6th grade for my hometown newspaper covering the school beat, education, and I would submit my story, and when I would see a byline, my column explaining what was happening in the 6th grade of my elementary school to the whole city, I was so proud. I just gravitated towards broadcast news, and that's where I am today, all these years later.
The Taliban have brought people some degree of security, but at a terrible price. We asked to take a look at how people live here in Pyongyang. I went to the Darfur region of Sudan in 2005. That was declared a genocide.
We have gone backward in those years.
What do you hope for?
We need peace.
Journalism will always exist because people need information and people need to understand the world in which they live. And that's our mission. As the audiences change and as habits change, we evolve to meet our audiences where they are. And so we keep learning new ways of communicating. And so you never get bored, you never get tired of storytelling. You're just telling it in a different way. It all translates back to how do they live in this very complicated world. And that will be important as long as we exist. My advice has always been to read, to understand, and to be curious. Everywhere I go, I try to find out more about the people around me. And if you love people and want to tell stories, you will be a good journalist. The best journalists I know are the people who prepare. So when I started, there were no women, and women couldn't get in the front door or the back door. They didn't want me in the newsroom. They told me to work at night so that I wouldn't be seen and wouldn't be a distraction. And now there are women everywhere. There's a president of NBC News who's a woman. I'm just so proud of the way we have changed and met the moment, because the mission is the same. We're just telling stories in a different way. And I think I've taught people along the way. I've learned from a lot of wonderful mentors. And I've also managed to make the newsroom look more like America. And so to be recognized by Peabody, it's the ultimate recognition for life's work. And the work goes on, and I'm very excited about the future.